Welcome back. Well, it's time to get in some mutual fund action now. Hormaz is joining in. He's been tracking the big moves made by mutual funds in September. He gives us all the details as to who sold what and bought what. Hormaz.
It's interesting how most fund managers we have spoken to in the recent past told us about how large caps are the place to be in. But this recent mutual fund trend from the month of September presents a different, or shall I say, mixed picture. Now, this is according to a note from Nuvama Alternative and Quantitative Research. Start off with India's largest fund house, which is SBI Mutual Fund. Where have they bought new stake? Mostly the broader market names, GSPL, Shivalik Biometallics and GM Financial, which was in the news for regulatory issues recently. HDFC Bank is one stock where they have increased stake despite the underperformance recently, along with stocks like Indus Towers. Now, the fund has cut its stake in names like Bharat Forge and Cummins, along with ICICI Lombard. Now, HDFC Mutual Fund has bought a new stake in real estate players like Brigade Enterprises, an auto ancillary name as well, and they have also increased their stake in consumption-oriented names like Maruti, GCPL and United Spirits. Now, the fund has cut its stake in Zee Entertainment and Max Healthcare while making a complete exit from IDFC and Sadbhav Engineering. Now, Kotak Mutual Fund seems to be doubling down on IT names as it has increased its stake in Infosys and Wipro ahead of its results. Now, it has also bought new stake in an outperformer like Polycab, and the fund has cut its stake in Nifty heavyweight Reliance Industries and also in names like Samvardhana Motherson and, of course, Bharat Forge. A complete exit for Kotak has happened in stocks like Zee Entertainment, Asian Paints and Ami Organics. Now, here's a look at Axis Mutual Fund, who has bet on outperformers like Kalyan Jewelers and Oracle Financial, but has cut its stake in Nifty heavyweights like TCS, Reliance Industries and Tata Motors. It has also made a complete exit from PSUs like NHPC and ONGC. Now, moving on to Nippon India Mutual Fund, which has bet on a consumption stock like Nestle and increased its stake in stocks like Samvardhana Motherson. But look at the stocks where it has cut its stake: L&T, Bajaj Finance and Aditya Birla Fashion. Poonawalla FinCorp is the only stock it has exited. Now, Quant Mutual Fund, which has been in the news recently, has also bought stake in Nestle and increased its stake in Samvardhana Motherson, but has made a complete exit from Nifty names like TCS and Dr. Reddy's, along with Granules India from the broader market space. And lastly, ICICI Prudential, which has bet on some large cap names like HDFC Bank and L&T, bought new stake in PSUs like NMDC, but cut its stake in other large cap names like Reliance Industries. And the fund has made a complete exit from stocks like Suzlon, Gulf Oil and GNA Axles. So what does this show? That there is no overwhelming consensus towards large cap names, as maybe these funds might be wanting these names to first deliver on the earnings front before a more constructive view emerges on these names.
Thank you very much for that. Interesting, names that pop up every time this data is thrown up. For the markets per se, it's now 25,150. When we started the show at 11 o'clock, the Nifty was hovering around 24,080, 24,090. So there has been a pickup of about 50 points on the Nifty, and mid-cap index is also now back in the green. With that, it's a wrap on trading hour. Thank you very much for watching.